An enchanting mystery with a short piece of rope and a glass flower vase. Welcome back to the Hat and Hare Academy, everyone. My name is Jonathan, and today I would like to share with you a mystery with a short piece of rope and a glass flower vase. Now you'll see that the rope fits completely inside the flower vase. If I place the rope inside the flower vase, I can turn it upside down, and the rope will magically stay suspended inside the flower vase. Now, that's pretty cool, but what's really cool is if I turn the whole thing over like this. The vase stays suspended on the rope. Now, like I said, this is a mystery with just a short piece of rope and a glass flower vase. Pretty cool, huh? I know, I love this trick. This is a trick called Genie's Bottle, okay? Or Genie in a Bottle, depending on where you read it. And it does just use a regular glass flower vase and a short piece of rope. These are not prepared. They're not tricked in any way whatsoever. There is, however, a secret to how this works. Now, I first read about this trick in an old magic book that was put out by Blackstone Sr., called Blackstone's Magic Tricks Anyone Can Do. And it's popular in a lot of magic kits. But in those kits, you get a small plastic bottle and a piece of string. I was fortunate enough in that trunk that I bought off Craigslist, I found an SS Adams magic chest kit. In that kit, which was put out in probably the 1940s, 1950s, it actually had a glass vase in it and a fairly stout and a nice piece of rope in it. But you can use any glass vase that you have laying around and any piece of rope. You do need to get one piece of special apparatus, and I use a small cork ball. Here, you can see it right there. Yeah, small cork ball. You can use a cork ball or you can use a rubber ball. What's important though is that it's cork or rubber and it's not like a marble or a steel ball bearing, because then it will be heard. The way this works is you want to get a vase. The shape of the vase matters. I prefer a taper like this. They're very easy to find at a thrift store. And you need a piece of rope. You can use any length of rope. You can use a short piece like this, or you can use a longer piece. You don't want to use a really long piece of rope, but a piece of rope. Now, what I did to my piece of rope to keep it from fraying is, if you look on the end, I took some sewing thread and I did what's called whip the ends. And that's where you take and you wrap it around multiple times and then you tie it in on itself, and then I trimmed the end so that it was nice and neat. That does a couple of things. It keeps the rope looking nicer, longer. It also allows this ball to not get hung up in a bunch of loose strands of rope when it's inside the vase. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to take your ball and you want to place it inside the vase. It has to be small enough to go inside the vase. And if you can see right there, oh, maybe not. Whoa, where did it go? Come back here. You can see, if I hold it up, that ball, there we go, does just barely fit inside. It's almost the same diameter as the hole in the vase. Now, the rope has to be similar. It can't be the same diameter as the vase, but it should be large enough so that when you put it in and you turn the whole assembly upside down, you can hear the ball fall and it wedges itself in between the side of the vase and the rope. And if you tug on it, you'll actually lock it in place a little bit. So when I pull down like this, it holds the rope where it is. because it's using the ball and against the side of the glass and the rope to hold it in place. If you turn the whole assembly upside down, that ball has enough grip on the side of the glass and on the rope that it will hold the vase in place. That's the secret. Now, to get out of it, all you do is you just simply push the rope. You set the vase back down on the table and you push the rope as you pull it out. What that does is that dislodges the ball back into the bottom of the vase. That's why you want a small rubber ball or a small cork ball, because as it falls into the bottom of the vase, it's barely audible, so no one will notice it. You can then show the rope to be completely unprepared, and you can hand out the vase. The way you get the ball out of the vase is you grab it by its neck and you turn it over and you hand the vase out. And what I did there, I just tilted it out and I'm holding it in my fingers, at the base of my fingers. That is a very cool mystery. I've always liked this trick. And it's super simple, super simple. You can get a piece of rope at the hardware store for $1. You can go to any thrift store. I guarantee you will find a glass vase like this, or similar to this, for maybe a quarter or 50 cents, depending on where you are. And you can get cork balls at a craft store or online at Amazon. This is like a 1/4 inch diameter cork ball, so it's very small. That's the only secret to this trick, is just one tiny little ball. Everything else is completely unprepared. This is something that you can make at home for very little money, and it is truly a mystery because no one has really ever seen this trick before. It's fallen out of favor in magic circles and is just so cool and so simple. So there you have it, the Genie Bottle. I hope you get a lot of use out of this trick. I love this trick. That's all the time I have this week. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and a comment in the section below. Likewise, if you're on social media, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Hat and Hare, or on my Twitter account at Hare Academy. Until next week, thanks for joining me here at the Hat and Hare Academy.